Hello everybody, my name is Levi and I'm here with OMSI Outdoors at Camp Gray, and today we're going to talk about 3 different types of conifer cones. Okay, so our first cone is a pine cone, which is something that you guys all might be familiar with. Right here we have a shore pine. Shore pine is a little bit like egg shape with clusters and scales that have a prickle right at the tip right there. This right here is a Douglas Fir. Some things to note about this is that they have these little tails here. They're called mice on the bracts, and it's kind of like their hind legs and their tail kind of coming out. That's one easy way that you can identify the Douglas fir. And our next conifer cone is a spruce cone. This right here is a Sitka spruce. It has 2 scales that match the bark on the tree. One thing that's cool, and we found an example of this, is that sometimes you'll get ground squirrels or other critters that want to eat these. And right here you can see that it took a nice big chunk out of this one. One thing you might have noticed when looking at our conifer cones is that some of them are open and some of them are closed. That's because these need air to go through them in order to pollinate. Now, what I want you to do at home, maybe you'll find something in the backyard, is find a cone that's open and put it in water and see what happens to it. And I want you to think why it might do the thing that it's doing. Okay, so I told you guys an experiment to run and I gave you some questions to think about. So we ran that experiment and I want to show you the results. So right here we have the pine cone that was in water, and I suggest that you use pine cones for this because they work better than a fir cone or a spruce cone. And this is the one that's dry. Now when you compare the two, you can see that the wet one closed up. That's because it's trying to protect its seeds so that it can pollinate later when it dries out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much.